Okay, I'm going to try to document the finish issues with the paint on this car using the fluorescent lights. I think it'll work out pretty good. The only cautionary that I will give you is I could make this look so bad you might not buy it. And if you saw it in the raw on the street, in the parking lot, the way you would use the car, you'd love it. So I'm going to be pretty brutal. It's not flawless. It's not a Concours paint job, but it's very presentable. You know, in the car business for 40 plus years, we've talked about a 20 footer, a 10 footer, a 5 footer. I mean, to me, this is a fluorescent light footer, meaning when you get it under fluorescent lights, you can see the stuff, right? So let's get started and see what we can find here. I'll start in the front. What the heck? All right, so let's see here. I'll try to point this stuff out. So I call these a tire patch. So this is where the paint has shrunk after it's been sanded and buffed. You could wet sand and buff this some more. You might risk going through, but you can see this easily in the light, a difference. There are multiple areas, a lot of stuff going on here, right? You can see all those wrinkles and finished flaws. And there's some paint, what do they call it? Something pop, I can't think of it.
Solvent pop.
What is it again?
Solvent pop.
Solvent pop, yeah, we'll find those. Here's some flaws where the nicks, those are basically fish eyes where they sanded them down a little, but they're still there. Probably said, okay, that's far enough. We don't want to risk. You can find dirt in the paint in different places, like there's a little spot right here, right? There's a lot of imperfections and flaws and waves. See that wave in the paint right there? See, there's a tire patch right here. So watch when I zoom in on this. You can kind of see that. You know, some dirt in the paint right here. See how horrible that looks under this fluorescent light and camera? So I'm not going to have any shortage of opportunities to show you. Well, I got to try to get this. So here, it's weird how I can see it with my eyes, but it's hard to catch with the camera. How strange. Why can't I? There we go. Phew. I was questioning my ability here. So see those? What are you laughing at, Rex?
Well, those,
It's
even
okay.
in the sun, you couldn't see.
I know. So it's just, this does not polish off the chrome, right? This will not come off, so that's something you got to live with. And let's see. And Rex is right. In the sun, you're not seeing any of this stuff. But it's so easy under fluorescent lights. Let's see. Same stuff in here, just like on the other side. Nothing crazy here. This is all really straight and nice. I know around the driver's door handle, there's quite a bit of where the paint is actually put on thick and had some fish eyes. It ran. So this is probably about the most ugly part of the car right in this area. And there's a spot right there. You can see where the paint kind of ran. There you go. I really kind of suspect what's going to happen with this car as it continues to be recognized as a very original car with unique options, and one of the last of the 63 through 67 C2s built. It's within the last few days of production. Someday, not too distant future, I suspect this car is going to get repainted back to silver pearl. Someone will find a vinyl hardtop, and it will be a killer back to original car. I can see, and you can see pretty good here, the difference in color. This is slightly, it's a little dull compared to the actual body, so this deck is slightly off in color. I think you can see that. We're pretty proud of the plastic window. We actually polish those with WD-40 and a foam pad, and they come out really, really nice when you do them. So there's more of that same kind of stuff on the other side. So I think that gives you an idea what you can expect. You know, when you buy a car like this digitally, you know, the tell, and for me, being in the business for 40 plus years, the tell for me is when I get a car and I personally wipe it down for the first time. That's when you see everything. And what I don't want anybody to do is to buy this car and be disappointed or have the experience that I've had so many times in my career, where my lovely bride of 43 years will walk around a car I bought and say, oh, did you know about this? Did you see that? Look at here, there's dirt in the paint. So I've heard that pretty consistently. I don't want anybody else to have trouble like that from their partner, whomever they may be.
Can I say a disclaimer?
Yeah, what's the disclaimer, Rex?
95% of the people is not gonna see what we're seeing.
Well, that's all right.
The car looks perfect.
But we might sell this car to the 5%er. So that's all. We just want you to see and know what you're getting. And I appreciate the question that we received from someone about, hey, what can you tell me about more of the issues with the car? I would say these are the two areas above the door handles on both sides are the most obvious. As you get back in the quarter panel, it's really nice. There's no issues like that. The deck, the back deck is nice. This gas door, nah, not really excited about that. Let me show you. Pretty flat and weird looking. Yeah, but I think that gives you a good idea. If you want something more, let me know. I pictured this as well. You got some scratching from the wipers on the glass. I don't know if I got pictures of this or not, or we did, but there's I don't know if that's original or not. You Corvette experts can tell me. And I did speak with a gentleman that I greatly respect, and he is confident and comfortable that these are reproduction bolt-ons. He could tell because he feels the vanes are just slightly wider